Hi, good evening. It's March 30th, and I will get my live started here when I get a thumbs up from Bill that everything looks good. All right. He says I am live and it looks good. I'm pointing in the right direction. So thank you for joining me this evening. We're going to be having some fun tonight with some 3x3 cards. And we're going to be working with some products from the mini catalog. Remember, this mini catalog runs through the end of June. And so I'm working with the Dragonfly Garden and the Dragonfly Punch, along with their DSP, some ladybugs tonight, some things from this suite. And I'm partnering that up with the Oval Occasions. I love this set that comes with the punch. These are so versatile for Easter, for babies' births, whatever. But tonight, in using these, so these are the two sets, and they both come with the punch. I love the punches. Probably getting a little glare off of those. So these are the two sets that I'll be using tonight with the punches. This is that paper. I had to do 2 sheets because there's 12 different double-sided pages in this set, and we're going to be using a lot of them tonight. So, and along with some other things from that series and bundle 2. But, I was thinking last week, what can I do this week? And I decided to do mini 3x3 cards. So we have 5 of them here. And these are all made out of this DSP and the matching colors: Calypso Coral, Bumblebee, Mossy Meadow, Misty Moonlight, and Blackberry Bliss. And I have to tell you, they were just as much fun to work on as some bigger cards are. And so these are the initial ones. I'm just going to leave, let me put them in this order. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, because that's the order we're going to go in, left to right. Now, the ones that you're going to see, they're going to be the exact same design, just with different papers and colors. And I have to tell you, my granddaughter was over this week, and she helped label everything and helped me pick some of the colors. So I've been putting things into little packets. So she was so helpful with that. Every one of these cards is made with a 3-inch by 6-inch piece of cardstock scored at 3 inches. Very basic. You can put them together. Landscape or portrait. All mine happen to be the portrait. The inside, I just put a matching piece of DSP. Now, this number 1 is the one we're doing, and a little design off of this Oval Occasions. For the front, I just cut a 2 7/8 by 2 7/8 square. Now, these are not the reverse of each other. These are different, so I cut 2 squares and then picked the ones I wanted to match. And I can use the other ones left over on another one. So I'm just going to put these down on the card. I just love these little cards. And then also there is, we do sell in the catalog, in the annual catalog, the envelopes to go with 3x3 cards. So I don't know if you're aware of that or not, but these make for little gifts, even for a baby shower or to go on a gift that you're giving to somebody. I wanted to do this when it says welcome little one. Both of these designs are from the Oval Occasions. So here is, I did this one in Calypso Coral. I figure we have one for a boy and one for a girl. And then this one, I also colored with our Stampin' Blends. Again, that was from that Oval Occasions. And this is that punch. It does the 2 different sizes, the smaller one and then the larger background piece. So I'm just going to put that right there. Let's see, I need a glue dot here for a little white bow. And I'm just going to set that right there. So easy. And such cute cards. Like I said, they can go on gifts. They can just be a little card you leave on somebody's desk. Let's see. Missed a little bit of ink there. And the other thing you can do also is, we'll put that one back in line. We're going to bring in number 2 here. The other thing that you can do with these is they're fun to make and put in kids' lunches. If your kids pack a lunch or your significant other packs a lunch for work, these are fun to do. This one was made with the Blackberry Bliss. This stamp is out of the Dragonfly Garden, the flowers. So the one that we're going to make tonight, I'm doing it with Mossy Meadow. I just put a little piece of the matching DSP inside to carry that over. Now this one has another layer on it, so we're going to do the basic white, and it is 2 7/8 inch square. So we just have that little tiny trim around it to show up in that green. And then I cut this one that size down, which would have been 2 3/4 inch square. So they're very simple, just on a small scale. This piece, I cut this 1 1/4 by 2 5/8. I stamped the image in crumb cake, and then I colored it with the blends, just soft to sort of give it that watercolor look. But instead of leaving it square, I wanted to angle the edges. So I just took a pair of scissors and trimmed the edges. And then I'm going to put that up with dimensionals. Oh, I have to tell you, I've gotten a sneak peek at the new catalog coming out on May 3rd. And of course, it's wonderful. And the new in colors are going to be great. So I'm hoping to get those ordered, so maybe I can show them to you, depending on how fast they ship them, next week or the week after. I'm going to take some of the little ladybugs that came in this suite, the little elements. We've looked at these before, and I'm going to attach these to this card with our glue dots. Aren't glue dots amazing? Put one there. And we'll put one there. Also, don't forget, there are some last chance items that are on sale right now that we'll be retiring. All right, so there's card 2. This one, I went back to the sentiment in the oval occasions. I think this is such a cute little happy birthday, and I used some mossy twine from the Dragonfly suite. So the one we're going to make tonight with that, again, the same thing, but in a little bit of a different color wave. It's going to be in the Misty Moonlight. I really like the Misty Moonlight color. So again, inside with a little bit of the same paper. And you know what? This time I'm going to put the bumblebees on the outside. Put some bees on there. Oh, you know what? I didn't want to do that just yet. Let's see if I can lift it up. I can. I meant to put a piece of the twine on. This Misty Moonlight twine, and I should have Bill remind me of what it's from. It's from, Bill, do you remember? Oh, it's from the Flowers of Every Season ribbon combo pack is where this is from. Let me get some Stampin' Seal. I like to put that on here to hold my twine. That's what I love about glue. If you make a mistake, man, you can pick it up pretty quickly. Trim that off. And get the ribbon scissors. That's why you tie a piece of ribbon to your scissors handle so you know which ones are for paper and which ones are for your ribbon. Okay, now I can put this down here. Got ahead of myself. Again, I pulled in from the Oval Occasions, Hugs and Kisses, and used that punch to punch these out. Yep, and then I'm just going to put that right in the middle. And then I'm going to take another piece of this Misty Moonlight twine and tie a quick little bow. There we go. And we'll need my tabletop is not quite as messy tonight as it usually is. So I'm able to find things a little. So, and I'm just going to stick that on there. And then trim that off. Aren't those bees so cute? Bees and I do not get along. I like them when they're on paper, but not in person. So there we go. We have another cute little one. All right. I hope you guys like these 3x3 cards. Like I said, they're quick, they're easy. You can do the same thing that you would use on a big card. So this is our fourth card. Again, this is out of the Oval Occasions. And then I brought in for this one some of those pastel pearls. I just think those are so pretty. These are in the mini catalog. And so lucky to know you. Little stamp on the inside. So the one we're going to make tonight is we're going to go with a completely different color wave. I have the inside on the bumblebee, and we used the star stamp out of the Oval Occasions. And then on the front, we're going to start with that 2 7/8 inch square. Put that on here. And then pick this darker paper. After I cut it out, Emmeline was here, and I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but she put a little bit of Winka Stella on the flowers to give them that sparkle, which I thought looked really nice. So this was her design. I think I've put it together a little bit crooked, though. I don't think I waited too long. Can't lift that up, and that's quite all right. But there it is. I thought I missed the sentiment. So this one, we went with the sentiment, "Thank you for your kindness," and we stamped it to match the card base in that bumblebee. Let me get the backs off. And we're going to put it down here in the middle. And then I brought in some of the in colors for this one. And we're going to grab some of those. See if I can pick it up. Well, no wonder I can't. It's underneath the flap. Let's try now. All right, I'll do the bottom. Whoop. There we go. All right. So there's another little one. And I think they look great in no matter what color you do them in. That's what makes this pack of paper so wonderful. You have so many different options to choose from when you're making cards. Thank you, Linda. I'm starting to see some comments there. Oh, Kathy, I saw you join too. Thank you. Barb and Deborah, it looks like. All right. This last one that we're going to do, card number 5. That one was done with the base of Calypso Coral. And of course, this is using the punch for the dragonflies. And then the sentiment is also from the dragonflies. So tonight when we make this card, we are going to make it out of the Blackberry Bliss. On the inside, I did stamp the little dragonflies from the garden set. And then on the top, we're going to start, I actually decided to use the same paper again on this one. I like the brightness of it with the dragonflies. So it's that 2 7/8 square. All right. Now for the little banners, I have to remember this one. Let me look at my quick notes here. I think this, the long one is 2 3/4 by 1 inch. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it into a banner. You go up the center. And of course I picked up my ribbon scissors. They won't stay sharp if I keep using them on paper. So we'll put this one down. And then the other one's just 1/4 inch smaller. So 1 by 2 1/2, I think. So we're going to do it in the blue. We're going to do the same thing and cut it into a little flag type banner. Get a little glue. And something somebody else taught me for a trick is when you're doing the banners, line up the side in the point of your next one. Right there. Okay. So now what I did is I rough cut out the dragonflies from the paper that has them all on, and they are printed to match our punches. So you don't even have to stamp them and color them. Now, this page is too small to get in, so I just stick a little glue dot on another piece to act as my holder so I can get this into my punch. And I'm going to get that lined up and punch that out. And there's one of our dragonflies. I did the same thing, rough cut out for this little yellow one, took a glue dot, stuck this other one on to hold it for me so I can get the page in the paper in there, line it up for the little dragonfly, and I think we're good there, and punch that one out. Of course, there are also the dragonflies within the stamp set that the punch also fit. But I just thought for tonight, we would do this. Come on, my glue wants to dry out. So we're just going to line these up on the card. Put a little bit of glue on that one. Up at the top. And then this is also from the Dragonfly stamp set. May good things grow all year long. So if you know somebody who likes to garden and you want to send them a pack of seeds for their garden, this would be a cute little card to stick in with that. And it looks like I put my, probably put a, should have put my sentiment on there before. You know what? I'm just going to put my sentiment another way. That's good. So you can see the dragonflies. There you go. If I'd have put it on before. I did punch it out with a bigger punch than this one, as you can see. So that's why it covered up. But I still like it. There are no mistakes, just new opportunities. So remember, in a gift, if you send somebody a book, this is a great little one to tuck inside in somebody's lunchbox. A little thank you to leave in somebody's locker or slip in their purse or their wallet. So all cute little ideas. That's what makes these little 3x3 cards so much fun to do. So I hope you enjoyed this evening. I am excited, probably not next week, but the week after that, starting to show you some of the things from the new catalog. We just may have an evening where I just show you all the goodies that came in. So thank you so much for joining me this evening. I always appreciate you taking time out of your day to be with me. And I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.